Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Queen Sugar. So today I have a pick a card reading that looks into what messages your spirit babies have for you at this time. These messages can be connected to just you in general. They can be connected to your love life, your finances, your career, or any just guidance that they want to give to you at this moment and at this time. So take a moment to just kind of clear your energy, to just pause your thoughts and relax. And allow yourself to just feel the energy of your spirit babies at this time. And pay attention to which pile or piles that they are guiding you to. Pile number 1 is the 7 of Pentacles. Pile number 2 is the Family card. And then pile number 3 is the Page of Pentacles. Once you select that your pile, feel free to click the timestamp below to watch your portion of the video. As always, I appreciate the love and the support, and I hope you all enjoy the reading. Hello, pile number 1. This will be for those that selected the 7 of Pentacles card. So we're going to put your card to the side and we're going to see what messages your spirit babies have for you at this time. So we have a variety of oracle cards that we're going to go through and we'll see what they have to say. So let's actually start with the spirit baby messages deck. So your first card here is, thank you for being a loving parent to me. Your second card is, I'm excited to meet my family. Your third card is, make sure that you are taking care of your body. You're having a little girl. My family seems like fun and a little crazy. I'll fit right in. And then, stop stressing about everything. Things will be fine. Okay. So the big message that I'm hearing your spirit babies say right now is to take care of your body. I think some of you are neglecting that care, that self-care. So whether it be eating right or getting the rest that you need, relaxing a little bit more, your posture. I'm also hearing you have like body aches, or there might be some random spasms that your body might feel at times, and it comes from like not resting, not taking care of your health at times. Like, if you're stressing out about a lot of stuff, you may eventually get a headache. So it's like, that's why they're reminding you to not stress out about too much, because it's going to affect your physical body at some point. Obviously, it will affect your mental health, but it's going to affect your physical body if you continue to stress out. So they want you to do some type of self-care that is soothing to you and that can, alleviate some of the pain and some of the symptoms of like being stressed out. I also get that, with this woman being pregnant, they want you to learn these coping mechanisms and like these different strategies now. That way, when you do become pregnant, you're not adding stress to the child as well, right? Because when the mother is pregnant and stressed out, the baby is going to feel that at some point, and it could affect the way the baby's health, the way they're born. So be very intentional about what mechanisms, what strategies you use when you're stressed out. And I'm noticing too, like how her dress is pink, you're having a girl, and then my nails are pink too. So you might be a girl parent. Like if you were to have more than one child, they will probably always be a girl. That's just like for one or two people, that message. Your spirit baby appreciates you being a great parent to them and just a great human being overall. And that allows them to come into this world knowing that they'll be well taken care of and that they will be safe, is what I'm picking up here. All right, now let's get into your other messages. We have, it's time for you to let people know that it is a privilege to have you in their life. Your light will irritate many unhealed souls. be careful. Pay attention to the company you keep and those resurfacing from your past. So I feel like another thing here is that they understand the light that you have in the aura, and that is going to irritate unhealed souls. That's going to irritate people who don't love themselves, and that's why Spirit is telling you to be careful with the company that you keep, because they might not genuinely care for you or genuinely want to see you, succeed, and all the spotlight, all the recognition and the shine be on you. Some people only like to be around when you're not in the best place, because they're not in the best place. So it's kind of like you have that commonality, but then when you level up and when you grow, they can show their true colors. They can be haters behind the scenes. And like, imagine, I know someone that said they had a friend, and when she weighed a lot more, they were very close, it was no issues. But then when they went on vacation and she saw how much weight that she lost and all the clothes that she wore, she literally told my friend that I'm jealous of you because you have all these great clothes and you lost all this weight. And it's like, why would you be jealous of that person for losing weight and taking care of their body and their health, and treat them some type of way because of that? So be very mindful of the company that you keep, because you don't want people around you that only want to see you fail or don't want to see you excel, right? And also too, I just had a flashback of something that I completely forgot about. Anyway, so that could be a thing too, where like you have like these flashbacks where you remember certain things this person has said, and you're like, wait a minute, a true friend wouldn't say that, someone that cares about me wouldn't say that, someone that loves me wouldn't say that. And then you realize like who it is. And then your other cards are, you would absolutely deserve true love. Look at that. Don't worry. You're exactly where you are supposed to be. So yeah, this pile, your spirit babies don't want you to stress out. They want you to stop stressing out, because everything is fine. Everything is working out in your favor. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, even if it feels like you did something wrong or you're not in the right space that you want to be in. It is okay. If anything, you're going to get out of it very soon, and you're going to see the progress, and you're going to see why you had to be in that situation, so you can learn a little bit more about things, and just learn those lessons. So don't stress yourself out. All right, and then let's get to these oracle cards. We have, look at that, number 49, Angel of Love. Number 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is your root chakra. And then number 17, Action. You know what? I'm gonna start with this card. It's very interesting. So of course this card is talking about action, but I'm just looking at the horses, and notice how like it's kind of like how I was talking about earlier, where that friend, quote unquote friend, they only want to see you when you're not doing well, when things are not prosperous, when things are kind of like stagnant for you. But the moment when things pick up and when you're doing better, it's like this hater energy. It's like they're bitter. And notice how on this tree there's not a lot of leaves, and then on this tree there's a lot of leaves that looks very full. And in a way, I feel like the light could be leaning a little bit more towards this tree. And it's like that energy of that friend where they're like, yeah, I'm supporting you, but they're really not. So it's like you're putting the work in, you're moving forward, but they're not going as fast as you. And it shows just with their energy and how like draining they can be sometimes, how toxic they can be, but also too just how about they feel about themselves. So they might not be a person, it could be a person where they really don't say a lot of bad things about you, but they are in a low vibrational space to where it lingers, right? Like where they feel like, oh, I'm they're never going to be anything, they can never do this, blah blah blah. But you are like, you're speaking life into yourself, you're speaking life into them, but they don't really receive it that way, and they don't understand what you're doing. And it just seems like like for them it feels like whimsical thinking in a sense, but to you it's like, no, this is my truth. This is what I'm experiencing, and I know that I'm going to, live an amazing life type of thing. I feel like with the root chakra being here, your spirit babies are letting you know this is the time to really center yourself, ground yourself, and, recalibrate, refresh your body, refresh your mind, refresh your chakras, making sure everything is like balanced and open at this time as well, especially if you have gone through a tough time, or you haven't been feeling well. Sometimes when we're not feeling well, it's a sign that we need to do like a cleanse and to address any areas of our life that may have been overshadowed by another area, or just like kind of kept in the dark for a little bit. And then the Angel of Love card, clearly your spirit babies are letting you know that you are receiving true love, you deserve true love, and that you have to make sure your heart chakra is open and balanced, and welcoming that love. And that love, that true love, could be this spirit baby or baby's other parent. It could be, let's say you already have kids and you don't want any more kids, like they're just saying, that true love is coming in for you. So either way, true love is here, and your spirit babies are preparing you to get ready for it and welcome it in. And maybe that could be something you have been worrying about. It's like, when am I going to get married? When am I going to have kids? All of this stuff. And they're saying like, you're in the right space. Don't worry. Don't stress out about the timing. Just know that it's going to work out in your favor. Okay. So that is what I have for you all that selected this pile. I hope this pile resonated with you and that you enjoyed your reading. Feel free to leave a comment below, thumbs up the video, and check out other videos on my channel. And I wish you all the best. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. This will be for those that selected the beautiful family card. So we're going to put your card to the side, and we are going to go through the different oracle cards that your spirit baby or babies have for you at this time. And for some reason, they want me to point this out. Throat chakra is like a big thing here for you. So maybe check and see how well your throat chakra is doing, if it's open, if it's, if there's some imbalances there. Definitely check on your throat chakra at this time. It's something that I'm hearing. Also too, I don't know why they gave me like gender reveal party, and like typically blue is like for boys. Of course, we don't have to limit gender to colors, but maybe some of you will be having a boy when you become pregnant, or when your partner becomes pregnant, or if you adopt, however you want to call it. And if you don't actually want kids, it is a boy spirit baby communicating with you at this time. At least one of the spirit babies. Okay, so let's go through your cards and see what messages your spirit babies have for you. So your first card is go. There's a huge shift about to happen. You can't play it safe anymore. So they want you to know that this is your time to move forward, to not look back, and to just go. Like, don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to try something different. It is your season to explore and to just be bold with it. Next, we have I will be your miracle baby that you always hoped and prayed for, mommy, daddy. So if some of you have been trying, sorry, I had to clear my throat. So if some of you have been trying and haven't been successful with conceiving a child, this particular child is going to be the miracle baby that makes it through, that is healthy, that is well, and it gives you hope again. We have I picked fabulous parents. No one can compare. So they're grateful for the parents that they have. We have life is about to get so much better. Don't lose your faith. So that's probably why they're telling you to go. Like, this is the shift. This is the moment for you to take action. Is because life is about to level up, and you cannot play it safe anymore. You cannot be afraid. You have to just trust it and go, and don't lose your faith. We have the story that we will write together will be magical. So I feel like the family story that you all create is going to be inspirational. It's going to be like a generational story of like wealth, and generational story of like healing. And you change the dynamic of what happened previously in both of your families. And then we have sorry mom, I'm going to look more like my dad. So the masculine energy of this connection is going to be the influence of how the child looks physically. All right. The other messages we have for you are all love and let yourself be loved. So this is a reminder that you are loved and then that you are loved. And then also to welcome in love. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be hesitant towards it. Sometimes we can want something and then we do everything in our power to push it away. Next is eliminate everything that gives you conflicted feelings. It's time to embrace the things that resonate with your soul. So if there are moments where you're questioning if something belongs, or if there's something that's holding you back, reevaluate the people, the energies, the things in your life, and see what needs to be removed, because it could be something that is not meant to be with you on this new shift, this new level up, this new start for you. We have daily reminder, you have a beautiful heart and soul. You are beautiful. So your spirit babies want you to know that you are just a beautiful being, a beautiful soul, and that you should feel lucky. All right, next we have, it warms my heart to see your growth every day. Sorry about that. So they really are proud of you for growing and healing and doing the work, because it's nothing like having a family, having a relationship, having a career when you are ready for it for the most part and have healed from any trauma and pain from it. And then we have, I love you to the moon and back. So there's so much love here in this pile. I love that. All right, now let's go through your oracle cards here. So we have number 44, a woman holding the heart. So that love energy, once again, opening up your heart, letting yourself be loved. And then we have number 24, adjacent possibilities. And then we have number 33, door to romance. So there's a lot of love here. So I feel like a reunion could be coming for you with a special person, new or old is what they're saying here. Let's talk about this adjacent possibility card in the middle. So remember how they talk about this shift, you can't play it safe anymore. And then also to, life is about to get so much better. So it's important for you to consider all the options. There might be some options you just never considered before. And sometimes that when we're in this stagnant energy or mundane energy, we can force ourselves out of habit to keep being stuck, to keep being in this space where we don't really acknowledge, we're unaware of the potential healthier or better choices that are being presented to us, right? And so we want to shift, we want changes, but we don't really acknowledge them, we don't welcome them in. And so by acknowledging what type of opportunities are here and possibilities are here, that allows us to fully make a decision on which direction we want to go into, because now we have the full scope of the bigger picture. It's not like, oh, I just see this one door. And I'm also hearing spirit say too, it's like you're so focused on trying to get into a room, a spirit is trying to give you the building. Spirit, and so I feel like be very intentional about your goals and what you want, because spirit is trying to open up so many doors for you. And I'm also hearing your spirit baby say, it's time to make a decision. Stop being indecisive. And, you considered all the options. So now you need to make a choice. You need to make a move, or some of those doors are going to be closed. And, usually I don't like saying things like this, but this is how spirit and your spirit babies are channeling this. They're saying some of those doors are going to be closed and they're never going to open up again. So it's not to make you scared or make you nervous. It's just saying this is the time, especially if those doors have been open for so long and you just continuously turn them down or walk past them as if they're not open. And so one of the doors is definitely going to be love, because you do have the door to romance here. So when true love enters your circle, enters your realm, accept it, welcome it in. And that's why they're saying make sure you are addressing the love. And I just heard the train, so that's just double confirmation. But make sure that you are addressing any areas of your love life that need to be worked on, or you need to heal from, because once you really do the work and heal and grow from it, it's going to be easier to accept love. It's going to be easier to love on yourself and to pour into your own cup. And you're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to be here to hurt me. You're going to have this state of peaceful emotion and this receptivity of love. Sorry, my throat. Maybe that explains why the throat. I did talk about the throat chakra. See, it all makes sense now. So yeah, throat chakra is something that needs to be worked on here, because maybe you're not speaking up for yourself, and that's causing you to have this experience with your throat chakra. Maybe you need to, stand in your truth a little bit more and express what you're feeling and not hold back what you're feeling. Because when you do that, what happens is you give yourself all of that self-love by choosing yourself to speak up for yourself, to stand up for yourself, versus like, oh, I'm gonna just let it slide, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm afraid if I say something, this is gonna happen. Like, no, speak up. Okay. I also see that the numbers, I didn't do this with the other pile, but angel numbers for you are 444 and 666. And it's funny because 6 is the Lover's card in the tarot deck, so that's just another confirmation for you as well too. But this is what I have for you overall, in terms of like what messages your spirit babies had for you in this moment. So I hope it resonated with you. Please, please, please address your throat chakra, because when I recorded pile 1, my throat chakra was fine, and then for some reason with this pile, it's like it's going through some things. So we're also going to see how it goes in pile 3, but it's just a huge confirmation that the throat chakra is needed, needs some additional work. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed your reading. Please, please, please welcome in love and accept love and embrace the love and love on yourself. I love you all dearly, and I wish you all the best. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and check out other videos on my channel, and also leave a comment below to let me know if this reading resonated with you. Alrighty, bye. This will be for those that selected pile number 3, which is the Page of Pentacles card. So we're going to put the lovely Page of Pentacles to the side here, and we're going to go through your messages and see what your spirit babies have to say to you at this time, what guidance, what messages they have. Alrighty, so we're going to start out with the actual spirit baby messages cards, and then we'll go through your other oracle cards once we get through these. So the first card we have here, oh, you're having a little boy, and it's a boy in this Page of Pentacles card. So a little boy will be born, or you have a little boy spirit baby energy around you. And then we have sorry dad, but I'm going to look more like my mom, and there's a little boy at the top. So the feminine energy of this connection will be the one that influences the physical traits of the child. We have I'm excited to learn more about our family history and culture. So if you come from a culture that is very diverse or has really beautiful traditions, let's say your partner is of a different ethnicity and culture, and then you're of a different ethnicity and culture, it's like the child gets to learn about both of those cultures, which is really, beautiful, because, it makes that child, but also too, it connects you more with your roots and your history as well as your partners. I'm so grateful that you can call me your baby. Oh. It says, I'm an indigo child. Do you know how to support me? And so knowing that your child might have, a lot of prodigy tendencies. They could be a child that is very gifted in ways. And they can also be a child that needs additional support in other areas of their life, because they can be very, how do I word this? Yes, intuitive, but also too, like, they can just carry a lot of weight of the world at times. So, finding ways and different outlets for them to support them. And that could, one of the outlets could be one of their passions that they end up developing. So let's say they use art as an outlet, like they become like one of these famous artists. And then we have, I've been showing up in your dreams. Have you noticed? So their communication could start appearing to you in the dream. Sometimes too, when spirit guides are trying to communicate with us, sometimes they don't always show up as a person in a dream. They could show up as a tree. They could show up as an animal, and that animal, keeps, being a reoccurring factor in your dreams. Or a tree is like always, in a certain scene of a dream, like it can mean something. And so pay attention to the dreams and how and what is being shown often. And then two, what messages, what themes do you get from the dreams? And it's funny that that card came out, because I just thought of a dream that I needed to write down, because I forgot I had that dream. So that's like my sign to do that. All right, we have patience is needed at this time. Stop trying to rush everything. We have everything under control. So your spirit babies want you to know you do not need to rush. It is going to work out. Take your time, enjoy. And that's actually cool that we have the Page of Pentacles here, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the deck. And the Page of Pentacles here, you can see the baby is just enjoying his fruit. He is taking his time. He's, taking his small bites. He's not rushing into anything because he knows everything is going to work out for him. Next is your solar plexus chakra needs some realignment. Repeat positive affirmations for the next week. This will help you strengthen your personal power. So, take a moment to, think about how you can be more confident. What areas do you need to step up your confidence? For example, you could be very confident when it comes to your career, to your business, to your finances. But when it comes to like maybe how you look physically, you're not as confident, or how you perceive love, you're not as confident in that area. So make sure that you are, mindful of that, and are saying the affirmations that allow you to grow and to heal. We have protect your time, body, and energy and mind. Saying no is a protection spell. So it's okay to let people know that the answer is no, and that's it. Totally fine. Next, we have don't be afraid to go after your dreams. So whatever it is that you are excited to pursue and wanting to do, go for it. And that goes with the confidence here. Like, maybe you feel like there's something, you have this idea, and you're like, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be successful. And Spirit is like, go for it. Go after your dreams. Why wouldn't you go after them? And then don't let anyone try to dim your light. So once again, this confidence is like, even if someone says like, oh, I don't think that idea is going to work. Oh, there's so many people that's doing that already. Why would you want to do that? Don't let what they say, dim your light or dim you in a way to where you feel like you don't matter or you're not. It's funny because Spirit wanted me to say perfect, and no one is perfect, but they're saying like perfect for some reason. All right, so now let's go through these oracle cards. So we have number 48, Angel of Balance. Number 22, Yin Yang. And then number 43, Man Holding a Coin. It's very interesting because I feel like all the piles had something connected to like love. And so that just shows us that your spirit babies are letting you know that love is here for you. And just welcome it in. And when you are focusing on the good of life and, of yourself, it's like the love just comes in very smoothly, very naturally, and it's not as like difficult. I see with the Angel of Balance, this gives me this energy of like you needing to balance your masculine and feminine energies, especially with the yin yang card here in the middle. And that is going to, I feel like that's like the cheat code for things to take off for you, honestly, once you balance those better. I feel like, Spirit is saying, and I'm seeing 444 is your angel number 2, and that's a foundation number, right? And you think about like the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles and things of that nature. So balance your energy, balance yourself, whether that be doing something that's meditative or, talking things through, releasing things. I'm hearing some of you need to clean up your house some more. Like there might be one room or one area that needs some attention. It's time to give it attention. I see that there's this energy of like a rearrangement is needed in your home. So whether it's like placing a statue or a picture frame somewhere else, or turning something a little bit, it can change the energy and shift it a little bit more. With the Man Holding a Coin card, I feel like this is saying in the Page of Pentacles, your spirit babies are saying financially things are going to improve for you. I think you're the first pile that actually got something about like finances as well. So if you have been worrying about your finances or worrying when things are going to kind of get better financially for you, it's improving for sure. I do see you needing to be a little bit more cognizant of like your finances in terms of like, where does your money go? How do you spend it? How do you hold on to it? When do you hold on to it? When is it time to let it do its thing and like circulate, right? So we can't expect more money to come into us if you're afraid to spend the money. So don't be afraid to spend money. It's going to come back to you tenfold, or more than that. So welcome that energy in of the money, you know, circulating and doing its thing, and watch it multiply. There are times where, you know, people might have a question about, like, when am I going to get this? When am I going to get this? And they're worrying about it. They don't see, you know, movement. And then the moment they stop thinking about it and worrying about it, boom, money just comes out of nowhere. And so that's the purpose of, you know, having readings like this, where you're taught, okay, I don't need to worry about this. It's going to come in for me. So let me not stress about it. And then you see those changes happen. Like, notice it when you are stressed out over a bill. Typically, you know, you don't really get a lot of, you know, help in that moment, because you're stressed and it feels desperate. But when you are more relaxed and you're like, it's gonna work out, the bill gonna be paid, this, that, and the third, random things happen, right? Mysterious things happen. So that's what your spirit babies are letting you know in this time, is that you're gonna be taken care of financially. Things are gonna work out for you. Just be patient, and also to go after your dreams. If you feel like you're not making a lot of money when you first start your business, that is okay. A lot of people don't make a lot of money their first year or two when they start a business, and then boom, they take off. Imagine if certain people gave up on their dreams. We wouldn't have a lot of the great inventions that we have today. So be mindful of that, and not shooting yourself in the foot, okay? So this is what I have for this file. I hope this resonated with you all, and that you enjoyed the reading. Please thumbs up the video, check out other videos on my channel, and leave a comment below if this resonated with you. And I wish you all the best.